Hi everyone, this is Mr. Byrne. I'll be giving you a rundown on Aboriginal studies and hopefully will give you an indication as to whether you want to study it in Year 11 and 12. Aboriginal Studies is a Category A ATAR course. However, if you're not following an ATAR pattern of study, this doesn't mean that you cannot choose Aboriginal Studies. The preliminary course focuses on Aboriginal people's relationships with the land, Aboriginal heritage and identity, and an historical examination of colonialism, racism, and prejudice from pre-contact times to the 1960s. The course also includes the development of skills in culturally appropriate research and inquiry methods. It involves multiple case studies. The HSC course provides for in-depth study of legislation, policy, judicial processes, and current events from the 1960s. During the course, students will undertake consultation with Aboriginal communities and study the course through the experiences of national and international Indigenous communities. Students apply research and inquiry methods through the completion of a major project. The topics for Aboriginal studies in Year 11 include Aboriginality and the land, heritage and identity, international Indigenous community comparative study, research and inquiry methods, local community case study. Topics for Year 12 include social justice and human rights issues, a case study of one Indigenous community through either heritage and identity or Aboriginality and the land, and finally, research and inquiry methods, which is a major research project of the student's own choice, focusing on community consultation, planning research, acquiring, processing, and communicating information. If you are choosing Aboriginal studies, you need to show an interest in some of the following areas. Aboriginal studies will develop students' knowledge and understanding about historical and contemporary experiences of Aboriginal people and the concept of shared histories, with a view to enabling students to be active and informed citizens in promoting a just society for all Australians. Through Aboriginal studies, students developed interest in and form responsible attitudes about social justice, intercultural understanding, empathy with the experiences of Indigenous people, and ethical research and practice. Looking into careers that may stem from Aboriginal studies, they may include community welfare worker, international aid worker, teacher, researcher, journalist, sociologist, nurse, and aged care worker, as well as many more. For any further information on this subject, you can email myself or Mr. Button on either of the two email addresses you see on the screen now.